Pranam Acharya ji. I want to ask question regarding suffering of the students. Tomorrow I was about to give my NEET PG exam at 9 a.m. But today, 1 hour back at 10 p.m., NMC announced that exam is postponed and no new date is yet announced. Reason may be ongoing NEET UG scam. So my question is why always the students are to suffer? This is very harsh for us. Means I am thankful to Acharya that I don't got panicked so much, but still we are suffering. So I want some. I don't know what to do next.
Yes, you must not suffer. See, first of all, it's not as if life is specifically targeting you or the student community. There's an entrance exam, and that implies there are places worth gaining entrance to. No? So the nation has raised a lot of good institutions for you students. Right? That does not mean that the society or the country wants its students to suffer. India has some of the best medical institutions in Asia. We need many, many more of them, but still, we can be proud of the ones that we already have. So there are things that you can feel satisfied about and proud of. It's just that what is already available to us is taken for granted, and things that don't go our way, they disturb us. That's natural, prakritic human tendency, right? Now, what to do in this situation? You had an important exam the next day, and then suddenly you have probably been told that the exam has been postponed. It's been postponed. See, that's the way of life. Huh? If I were to talk to the authorities, I would question them. I would ask them, why are you putting these youngsters through needless trouble? But since right now I'm not talking to them, so no point just blaming them. Obviously, the system has failed, and that failure is showing up in all the turbulence that's been going on. It's been, I suppose, 3 weeks now or something. 4th, just a little less than 3 weeks. 4th of this month, your results were announced. And that's when the whole cycle of agitation and outrage began. So obviously the system has to be questioned. And were I in front of those who run the system, I would probably question them quite harshly. But they're not here, right? And maybe I'll find another way to make my voice reach to them, something. For the purpose of the discussion between you and me, the system then becomes irrelevant. Why? Because as you will move through life, you will find that all kinds of systems keep doing all kinds of mischievous things. Today, this system has done its bit. Tomorrow, some other system, some institution, or some random event can come and play spoilsport. Will you keep allowing them to disturb you? Obviously, they are not entitled to disturb you. Obviously, they must be taken to task. You have a testing agency, and we do not have testing agency in a nation of 150 crore people. so that it disturbs lakhs and crores of participants and their families and the entire society, right? So first of all, you have to be assured that we do not want the responsible ones to go scot-free. They must be taken to task, they must be held accountable, and the system must be improved to ensure that such things never again happen in the future. But I'll still tell you, these things will again happen. If not in this way, then in some other way. Life will never move according to your plans and expectations. Today this system has failed, tomorrow some other system will fail. And that's not just something specific to India. That's happening even in the most developed and advanced nations. That's the very nature of life, unpredictability. So what will you do when all these bad things again happen to you? Will you allow them to get to you, own you, rule your mind, make you go mad? Will you allow them? Right. So that's what we have to learn. Even if we make the best of systems, still they will go awry. Though that does not mean that we should not try to improve our systems and such things. I'm repeating that for the fourth time probably. We should try to improve whatever we can. But in spite of all the improvement, things will go wrong at times. So internally we have to develop ourselves in a way that when things do not go our way, we still remain steadfast. Nothing on the outside should be allowed to become so powerful that it starts ruling our insides. Are you getting it? Life can be ruthless. Life is ruthlessly impartial. It cares for nobody. Because to life, you and I don't exist. To life, only the totality of life exists. Are you getting it? You and I are nobodies. If something wrong happens to you, something wrong happens to me, life, existence, Prakriti, they're not going to remorse over it. What matters to life is just the totality of everything. And the totality of everything remains the same. So life never loses out on anything. It's just that something today is manifest, tomorrow it becomes unmanifest, but the total of manifest plus unmanifest remains the same. Life doesn't lose out on anything. Yeah, the manifested part declines. So the manifested crowd might start wailing, oh no, we made a loss. But when it comes to life, life says, one form has just changed into another form. The totality has remained the... So life never bothers for individuals. Life is utterly ruthless. And it can do really bad things. But we are not supposed to let things go bad for us, or are we? No, we aren't. So what will we do? We'll make ourselves life-proof. Let life do whatever it wants to do. I'll still remain joyful within. I'm not talking of some utopian ideal state that is unattainable. Obviously, if things go bad, we feel bad, we get tense, we also get angry, we get sad. These things happen, obviously. But a point should remain within, utterly untouched. Tension should not percolate beyond a limit. Your essential peace has to be safeguarded. Things went my way, fine. I got excited, I celebrated. But even the celebration should not reach your core. The core should remain untouched by all happening, good or bad, positive or negative. Something great happened, yes, I got happy. I danced around. Fine. It stops at that. Something really bad happened, I cried for a while. Then I went to sleep. I allowed myself to hear some melancholy songs. I remained tense and sad for 8 hours or 2 days or something. And then I bounced back. I recovered. I recouped. That's the maximum I can allow life to disturb me. 8 hours, 2 days, something. This much allowance has to be given, We are not supermen and superwomen. If bad things happen, we must allow ourselves to feel a little down. That's all right. That's a part of your humanness. If something great happens tomorrow, if you top this entrance exam, it's all right to jump around and hug people and, do a few silly things and maybe party for a week or something. But then settle down. 1 week is enough. Return to your essential peace, where nothing ever happens, nothing good, nothing bad. Are you getting it? Don't let the world become a huge thing. Otherwise, the world will eat you up. The world comes to you with goodies, with offers, with all the beautiful and tempting things possible. Feel good, but don't get carried away. And the world comes to you with tragedies and all the bad things. Cry, wail, remain upset for a while, but don't allow yourself to break down. Do not let happiness carry you away, and do not let sadness break you down. Participate in the world. The happiness, the sorrow, the laughter, the merries, the arrivals, the departures. But do not get possessed by the world. Maintain a separate identity, an identity that is unavailable to the world. Do not share the password. The world should not be allowed to log into your heart. The heart must remain inaccessible to the world. The heart is a very special place. The point that I was talking of, the point that must remain untouched always. The heart is called that point. The heart is a very special, a very sacred place. All these profanities, somebody leaked the paper, somebody was, charging some money, and black money was changing hands, and some government official was involved, and all these are like stupid things. And they'll keep happening all your life. Good things will also happen. Neither good nor bad should become too big on you. It's all right. Dance around for a while and then say, fine, it's all right. Or beat your chest for a while and then just say, fine, it's all right. At some point, you should be able to simply say, it's all right. Enough of disgust or enough of celebration. It's all right. I haven't said anything of any value, right? This won't help you with your marks, but that's the maximum I can offer.
Okay.